lady 2 houses down wants us to join the neighborhood council meeting on Saturday because they have an expert coming in to talk to us about earthquake preparedness and what we need to do. So
yeah, I don't have time to hang out with the neighbors. I'm super busy.
you're too busy to learn what to do when the big one hits?
Yeah, I've got a lot of really important things to do.
Oh, wow. Super duper schmooper important, huh?
Yeah, I'm making a contest where I cross-reference hairstyles of the 80s with the bands that made them famous.
That is fucking urgent, dude. It's so much more important than knowing how to get the fuck out of the post-apocalyptic rubble that Los Angeles will be after the big earthquake hits. And certainly if we have no water, no food, no batteries, we're just gonna, become fodder for the zombies or something. I don't know. Anyway, so this quiz, what's it for?
It's for my show?
Now it's a game show?
No, it's a variety show. Those things are coming back. They're, pie in the face, clowns, mimes, radio programs. That's entertainment. Like the Smothers Brothers or Shields and Yarnell or the Captain and Tennille, Joel and Boney.
Oh my God.
What?
Oh, no. Did you go to therapy or not?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Can't you tell?
Well, you are acting different.
Yeah, I feel great, actually.
You're definitely strange. Okay.
Well, that's probably the therapy because it was very...
Strange?
Well, it was unorthodox, I guess. There was a lot of yelling.
There was, like, primal screaming.
No, like yelling, but it was before the therapy.
Who was yelling?
He was yelling for his assistant.
What?
Because his assistant didn't get the tulips, and he had another job doing DoorDash. And
this doesn't sound right.
The assistant was a moose.
What did you just say?
Or he was an elk or something.
This is not right. This is not good. This is not why you went to therapy. This is all wrong.
No, but it was really...
Wait a minute. I'm going to look this quack up. This is at SCCC, right? You didn't just wander off to the Starbucks and sit in the corner and talk to
somebody. It's the same
somebody.
place as I always go, except it was Zoom.
Oh my God. Now you're seeing imaginary friends for other people?
Well, I mean, it's funny because Boney
It's not funny. What the fuck is this quack's name?
Boney knew...
Who the fuck is this idiot?
His name was...
What's his name?
Dr... What's his name again? Dr. Spielberger? What was his name again? Can you look up some doctors or just tell me, look up SECM doctors? I'll know him when I see him. Dr. Freiberger?
Dr. Prescott?
Dr. Prescott. His name is Dr.
He's a visiting doctor. He's here doing guest lecturing at USC. He's like a Harvard. He interned at the Mayo Clinic. This guy should be great.
Yeah.
I can't believe...
He's really good. I mean, I think that he's probably, what he's doing is he's, working for the SCCC. And I think he's probably doing, for people who are down on their luck, who have psychological problems.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gosh, I mean, this is a privileged club that you've gained entrance to, my dear friend.
Thanks. Yeah, I think it is actually, it's kind of an honor to work with him.
All right, here he is. Is this guy? This is the guy we're talking about?
No, I think that's a picture of Judd Nelson. Isn't that?
Joel, That's Dr. Prescott, Dr. George Prescott. Are you really? When did you see this guy? Like a week ago?
Oh, wait a second. Let me take a closer look here.
Can you really not keep a person's face in your brain for more than 2 days?
No, that's him. That's him. It's just the reflection of the light or something. I don't know. It was reflecting off the screen. That's him.
He's got a lot of stars on Yelp, man. He must be doing something like 4.7.
4.7? Wow.
Dude, one of his reviews says he cured me of my jumpiness in 2 sessions.
See, that would be good for you. Because you're so dog bark.
Fuck you.
I still have a scar from when we went to that horror movie. You grabbed my arm so hard.
All animals are jumpy, especially little ones. It's only the big animals that get to act like that just saunter around with nothing to worry about. Animals like bears or
Humans.
men. Whatever. The second review says this guy's a freaking lunatic. Bangs everything. Makes out with a sock puppet.
So
And
weird.
I saw him waiting tables one night at an Applebee's.
Is that the?
Sound right?
I gotta go. I have to go. Is my hair on straight? I'll see you online.
Whatever.
Get in the chat room. There's gonna be some fun.
Named Pims, and I am going to be doing some fabulous miming for you today. Today I will recreate something that I saw when I was a little boy in the south of France. It is called Saturday Night Live sketch called Nuclear Energy, but I have modernized it to the modern world. And it goes a little like this.
I'm nuclear fusion.
I am the wall battery.
I am a windmill.
I like to ride my bicycle. I like to walk because there are 0 emissions.
I don't like sustainable energy, but I like to play my record player and electric guitar.
Excuse me, Mr. Pims. Mimes don't talk. I don't know if you ever heard about that, but that's the definition. You're supposed to be quiet.
Yes.
Quiet!
Now I remember. I will do that next time. Next time I come, I will not speak. I am so sorry. I'm sorry, Lunch Therapy. But we must get on with the show.
Yeah.
So here we go. This is the Lunch Therapy.
Hey, guy flies. How's your eye?
I'm gonna get myself a modem. 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 Hello, and welcome to Lunch Therapy. I'm wearing the Mimes hair today because, I don't know, it's kind of fun. How's everybody doing out there? Today we're going to have fun because we have Mr. Ben Gurvich here. There's some laughs going on here on Lunch Therapy. Yeah, it's a weird show, but fun. We had a mime
Very expensive to get a mime from France, I'll tell you. Who knew they were so expensive? But I'm glad we did it. Plus, I got the nice wig out of it. It's time to breathe. I've got Ben Gurvich in the waiting room there in Australia. And let's take in some air. In through the nose, out through the toes. Hold it. Let it go. One more, in through the nose, out through the toes. Hold it. Yeah, every episode we take in 3 deep breaths. Let it go. One more, in through the nose, out through the toes. Sven is here. Best intro ever. Thanks, Sven. Let it go. We strive to achieve greatness around here, and we're working on it. But now we have the presence of greatness, Mr. Ben Gurvich, everybody's favorite Australian. Yeah.
Yes, that's right, Joel. Broadcasting once again live from the Australian Lunch Therapy offices down here in Melbourne. And we also have special guest / work experience animal Moose, as you can see to the side of me, just on his electric blanket down there.
I am so glad to see Moose. You've got quite an assortment of instruments behind you. I understand that you have a new album. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, that is correct, Joel. I've been working on, for the younger kids won't know what it is, but it's a compact disc.
Compact
Oh, there
disc.
you go. You're holding it up for me.
Interesting.
Yeah, CD. And basically this represents 10 years of work. There's 5 songs, so 2 years per song. And most of these instruments you see behind me have been used in the creation of this work. And yeah, it's available on streaming services.
Mm-hmm.
One good music store.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
There's a coffee shop, right? Where it's available.
There is a coffee shop. There's actually
sold out, I might add.
A coffee shop in the not too far from here on the peninsula that has been stocking for me, and they sold out.
Wow.
So
no, it's a really good album. I invite everybody to check it out. It's on iTunes and I don't know, wherever you find albums these days. And it is in compact disc form. Great fake Australian accent, Ben. There we go. You got kudos for your accent.
No worries, mate.
We also got a request from the chat room that we want to see Moose a little closer. Wonder if we could.
Oh, you want to see Moose a little closer? Okay.
Is that possible?
Yeah, I think. Let me just control this. Amazing remote head camera. This could all go wrong.
This is gonna be a problem, I'm
but
sure.
No risk, no risk, no
reward. Right?
Reward, right, Joel?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, are we connected?
I'm gonna play some music while you do this.
Okay.
It's very dramatic. Whoa! Look at that! Oh man! Yeah. That's cool. That's so cool.
That's probably the best I can do.
Maybe Moose will come on over a little later. Get a little bit more animated. It's early there, right? It's like 5 a.m. It's like 5 a.m.
Yeah, it's 5:20 in the morning here in Melbourne. And we're getting into winter now, so it's very cold. And this room, we've turned the heating off in this room because I haven't spent much time in here, unfortunately, over the last few months.
Yeah. All right, so let's move on because we got to get some wildlife therapy. So you ready for some wildlife therapy?
Sounds good.
All right, let's do it.
Absolutely.
Okay, these are yaks. I didn't say what we were going to do today.
Wow.
Today we're going to look at some yaks. Then we're going to look at the happiest country in the world. Could possibly be the happiest country in the world. And then we're going to talk a little bit about space, and then we're going right in to a contest. And I don't know, somebody could win something. Very difficult music contest, not a Tom Silvestri contest, but one that is that I created myself. So we're looking forward to that. But now we're going to talk a little bit about yaks. Do you know anything about yaks?
Personally?
Yeah.
Not really, no.
No, nothing. Okay. Well, that's good because you're going to learn something here. These are some gorgeous yaks. Yaks are great because they're a lot like cows and they're super friendly. They also are able to withstand the highest altitude of any mammal. Can you believe that? They live in the Himalayas, of course, super high up. And they have 2 stomachs like a cow. They also have those horns. That's what they sound like. Doesn't sound like a moo. It's a little different. It's a little different, but they make that moo sound. But it's not, it sounds a little bit more like a growl, I think. Did that scare you?
Me personally?
Yeah.
I thought it was cute. Joel, is guest allowed to drink on the show?
Yes, heavily. Hopefully,
Thank
okay, good. If guests are allowed to do whatever they want to do on the show, there are no rules. Well, maybe there are. We haven't had one get nude yet, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Okay.
I hope not.
Well, that won't be me. These animals are beautiful, Joel.
Aren't they?
Absolutely beautiful. Look at that long-haired.
I love them.
They're just making me want to just go and get my dog and give him a big cuddle.
It does, doesn't it? Where is your dog?
She is behind bars away from Moose because
They don't get along?
They're slowly getting better, but yeah, they can't be trusted. She can't be trusted alone with him. He's very tough as well. He doesn't take any crap from her.
No. Okay, more yak facts. A yak can survive temperatures as low as negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Now,
Wow.
what I understand, it's negative 40 degrees Celsius. Are those the same? Celsius, negative 40, and Fahrenheit? Is that where they meet and they're the same?
Negative. Oh, really? Yeah, that's right, because Fahrenheit is non-linear, I believe. And I was going to say negative 40s is a lot colder Fahrenheit, but yeah, I don't know
might
how
be
you
the
guys
same.
do that.
I don't know. Somebody could Google that maybe, what negative 40 degrees is in Celsius. Maybe that would be good. I think
Well,
it's the
in
same.
Celsius, it's negative 40.
Oh, but in Fahrenheit. If Fahrenheit
in
negative
Fahrenheit.
40, I think is Celsius negative 40. This is my conjecture. Okay, yaks give birth only once every 2 years to a single calf. No wonder there aren't very many of them. And they're very friendly. Unless you mess with their young. Which you know how that goes. Did anybody see the bear attack? There was a bear that attacked some dogs in somewhere outside of Los Angeles. And this girl went to rescue her dogs from this huge bear. And she managed to do it without getting her face ripped off. So that was good.
Oh, man.
Yeah, nothing happened. She didn't get struck by the bear at all. But it just, would you do that? Would you go after your, if your dog was being attacked by
I
a bear?
would.
You would?
Yeah, but I'm kind of like got the crazy disposition where I think that the bears would like me.
We got an answer to the Celsius thing. It is.
It's the
negative
same,
40
okay.
and negative 40. Celsius and Fahrenheit are the same. Okay, here's a question. Do merry-go-rounds go counterclockwise in Australia like toilet flushing?
That's a great question.
I think those
I
are
don't
both
know because
myths. Oh, I'll let you answer. You're the Australian.
I don't remember seeing any merry-go-rounds in the US, Joel.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, so
Sven and I went
I'm
on a
not
merry-go-round once. If he's still in the chat room, we yelled borscht the entire time. I don't know why. But it was
As in
fun.
like the soup?
Yeah, like the soup. Just yelling borscht. I don't know. We got to get to the contest because we've got some. Obviously, we're in the mood for trivia questions. Okay, now
Absolutely.
Now I'm going to talk to you about the yaks. Actually, are related to the topic of the happiest country on Earth. And I don't know if you have ever been here, but it is this country. Do you know where this is?
I'm going to guess that it's somewhere in Asia, perhaps a little place between China and India called Bhutan.
Wow, that was incredible. That was absolutely incredible that you came up with that. I mean, the level of knowledge and the guests here on Lunch Therapy is just extreme. It's extreme. I hope it doesn't intimidate people. But I stopped it here because I want to point out, last week we were talking about red pandas. They live in Bhutan, which is right between Australia and, no, not Australia, right between China and India. Let's see what Erica Switzer has to say.
It's close.
Google
Close to
conversion is incorrect. -40 Celsius equals -104 Fahrenheit. Thank God we have a teacher in the chat room. Oh my God.
Thank you, Erica.
Thank you for fact checking. Mongolian yak climate. Yeah, so Erica has been to Mongolia. Did you know that Erica Switzer was I don't know, what was she? The first American comedian in Mongolia? Maybe she can clarify.
Wow.
But she has definitely seen some yaks, I believe. Going with the Dragon Ball hair. Yeah, I've got the Dragon Ball Z hair. All right, let's go on and let's talk about this Bhutan. So Bhutan, it's spelled Bhutan, and it has a population of about 700,000. And they don't look at their gross national product. They look at their gross national happiness. And this was something that they stated at the United Nations when they showed up there. And they said that that's their goal, is gross national happiness. What do you think about that? We got
I think
switzed.
that's a great idea.
It is,
I think
isn't it?
that's should be adopted by more, yeah. Because if you have happy people, then everything else will be successful as well.
Yeah, I think so. I think we ought to go for that. Can we change our goals here in the United States? Wait, Google has wrong info? I thought that was just Wikipedia. Maybe I am a healthy weight for my age. Don't count on it. Don't count on it, Todd. Okay, so in Bhutan, they have free healthcare. They have free education. And I know this is probably not startling to you, Ben Gurvich, sitting there in the catbird seat in Australia. Is it? Is it shocking to you?
That they have free healthcare.
Yeah. What about education? Do you have it?
Look, Joel, I believe that healthcare should be a right as education should be. Because for the same reason, if you've got people educated and healthy, you're going to have a better society. So
One would think, right?
there you go. Go Bernie.
Go Bernie. Go Bernie. Bernie. So 60% of the country of Bhutan has to be forest. That's in their laws. 60% of the country has to remain untouched forest.
Wow.
Okay? That behind me is the monastery that's up on the mountain. It's called the Tiger Monastery, I believe. Maybe Erica Switzer can prove me wrong. If you prove me wrong one more time on the show,
Wow.
you get a T-shirt. Let's see. Is that where?
Has that
Bhutan
been in
Twirling.
any movies? Do you know, Joel?
Has it been in any movies? Well, you know, it's funny you mention
It
that.
looks like...
Because it has been in a short film that I made called Slob 90X. Have you seen the movie?
Yeah, I have.
Do you think that's where you recognize
absolutely.
the temple?
I think so, yeah.
I think so too. Yeah, it was expensive to go to Bhutan and shoot there. You know, if you travel to Bhutan and you're not from there, it costs you $200 a day just to be there. Just to be there. Not to get a hotel room or anything. Yeah. All right, so let's see what other... Some music playing. So, also, they are a carbon neutral country. But not only that, they are actually carbon negative. They produce 4.4 million tons of carbon dioxide every year. And they export energy. So they harness energy of these rivers here, and then they send it out to other countries. Seems like a good
Joel,
thing.
is this the traditional music you've got playing in the background?
I do. This is the traditional music of Bhutan. Nobody should Google that either. No, this is some horrible music that I have playing. Maybe I should play some more like, how about this? There, this is much better. Doesn't that seem
Serenity Now.
Bhutanese? Yeah. This is where, okay, so anyway, this is just kind of to inspire you. They also wear a garment that's like a robe. The men wear this robe type garment, and it has a giant pocket in it. It's the entire thing is a pocket. Sometimes they even put babies in there. What do you think about that?
I was going to say to fit an iPad or something in there.
Yeah, an iPad. Yeah, you
Put your
could.
laptop in there, Joel.
You could put a laptop in there. There's a guy who does a TED Talk about Bhutan, and he does that. He pulls out like all kinds of stuff from his robe. I think it's called a Go. But Todd says Bhutan twirling. I want to say Bhutan is where they had the first Bhutanese as well. Bhutanese. People from Bhutan are called Bhutanese, maybe? Maybe Bhutanese? I don't know. I think it's time to do our contest, don't you think? Ben, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you?
Let's go.
Are you scared?
I'm very scared, but I
Are
do
you?
have with me. I might have some of the answers with me.
Did you cheat? Okay, this is the contest. What? Let's see. Oh no! I don't know if you can do that.
Is it open book?
Put that down. Put that down. Right now. Oh, put it down. I can't believe you're
this was
cheating
given
all the
to
way
me-
from Australia. A cheater.
This was given to me by my good friend John for my 21st birthday,
Really?
and I haven't lost it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see if you can answer. So now the bar has been raised because I
Okay.
know you've done your studying. So let's get ready for this thing. This is going to be a contest where I'm going to show you a guitar. It's called Guitar Gods and Goddesses. And I'm going to show you a guitar, and then you're going to tell me who the incredible performer is who plays it. Okay? Seems simple enough?
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
You nervous? Let's see what this person said.
I'm very nervous.
Oh, high quality service to increase your viewers. Check stream details. Top streamers already use it. There you go. We're getting advertisements. So hopefully that person, Agreement QI, can answer some of these questions. Here we go. Ready?
Let's go.
All right, here we are. So the game is, I'm going to show you the guitar, and the chat room is a little behind us. So if they can beat you, that would be great.
Okay. I see.
I don't know. So they're going to be a little delayed, and if they do get it before you do, you should probably be a little ashamed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's the first question.
Let's go.
What is a luthier?
Is this like a 50s blues? Is this one of the first sort of hollow body guitars?
No.
Is that right?
No, that's definitely not it.
Okay.
Camilla says a harp. Nice try, though. Both of you, nice
Or
try.
is it like a lute? Is it like a lute, like the precursor to the guitar?
That's a pretty good guess, too. But it's not correct. Let's see if I can enlighten you. It is, drum roll please. I'm taking my time so that the chat room can catch up. A person, here we go. A person who maintains stringed instruments. I think that's pretty good. It's pretty close. Maybe you're even more correct than I am, but it is basically a maker of stringed instruments, such as violins or guitars.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. And you know what's even weirder? It's pronounced luthier. Luthier, like D.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, when I was making
And
this...
it's French or something, is it?
Yeah, it sounds like it's French. When I was making the quiz, that word kept coming up. And I was like, what the heck is this? This is weird. And now I know. All right, so next.
Me too.
It's kind of
Okay,
excellent
great.
that we just increased our vocabulary. For Todd, we increased it like twofold. Now knows 2 words. Joel, remember that super cool guitar stringing guy that we went to for your birthday? Yes, I do. What is his name? I'll have to think of his name. That guy's cool.
You
He
got your
strung-
guitar strings changed for your birthday?
Well, years ago, on my birthday, we went to the guy who strings Eddie Van Halen's guitar and all these people, Slash, all these people. And he's
Wow.
on Sunset. He's across from he was at the time, across from the Guitar Center. And he
yes.
not only restrung my guitar, but he set it up.
Very important.
Ted Neely? Ted Neely? I think that's his name. Anyway, super cool guy. This is the guitar, this first one. If anybody in the chat room or if Ben Gurvich...
Can I guess it already?
Yeah.
Is that Brian May from Queen?
Interesting.
Like Bohemian Rhapsody or something? It's a 12-string and a
It's a double neck
6-string
guitar.
combined.
It's a 12-string. It's a Gibson EDS 1275 double neck. Famously played by one of the guitar gods. I wonder if Howard would get this. Yes, Howard.
Is it the Stairway to Heaven?
Howard
Jimmy
got it. You got it
wrong
too.
bit. Yeah.
You got it too. That is Mr. Jimmy Page.
Who did I say?
You said Queen,
I said Queen.
which was pretty
Yeah.
cool. Pretty good.
I meant Led Zeppelin, but that's
Yeah,
okay. Well,
That's what you meant. Okay. All right, let's move it along. Moving along here. How about this one? This one has a name.
okay. This
Howard's gonna get
is this BB King's guitar?
There you go. You got it. That was super quick. Wow. You deserve some applause for that
Okay.
one. See, now you're getting a little warmed up, I think.
Okay.
Now we're gonna see
I'm
some-
getting warmed up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn up Mercer's electric blanket that he's on to. I'm gonna take it all the way up to 55 degrees
Oh, don't do it. This is Celsius?
because I'm feeling
Is that
Celsius.
Celsius?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Yes.
Maybe Erica could tell us, but it sounds like you're going to burn him.
It's like minus 140 in Fahrenheit.
Really? So that's B.B. King. Lucille. My brother was working at a hotel one time, and he got to carry Lucille. But apparently Lucille is more
Wow.
than just one guitar. Like, he's had several over his career, but he had one originally. And the reason it was named Lucille was because he played in a club, and these 2 guys got in a fight over a woman. And the fight was so vicious that they set the place on fire. Place burned to the ground. And the woman they were fighting over was Lucille. And that's the name.
And did he lose his guitar?
No, the guitar was like
in
a
the process?
$60 guitar, and he did not lose it, apparently. It survived the fire.
Wow.
Yeah. There you go. Little trivia there for you.
That's a great story.
Isn't that a good one? Ivory Fender Stratocaster.
Okay. That's there's something strange about that, which leads me to believe that it's a left-handed.
It is. It's a good point.
But I don't know who. I don't know who's. Okay. I'm going
Left-handed guitar player.
Well, is it Jimi Hendrix's guitar?
It
he was
is
a lefty.
Jimi Hendrix's guitar.
Yes.
Good guesses from the chat room. Jeff Buckley was another one that he could maybe play that guitar too. McCartney was
Well,
left-handed.
Jeff Buckley actually played Telecaster mostly, and he was right-handed.
Oh yeah, Jeff Buckley. All right, good call. So there's Jimmy playing his Fender Stratocaster there. All right. Special Electric SG. Oh, it's a Gibson. Let me just move this up here. So Howard should get this one. This one, little clue is Howard should know this one. And
I think that
he
this
will.
is AC/DC.
You know, it does look like that too. I thought the same thing, but that's not the answer.
It's not. Okay.
No, he does play a Gibson, and I think it does look a lot like that. And since you're from Australia, I would think that
SG.
that's a very good guess. Do they call them Akadaka in Australia? AC/DC?
Akadaka.
Akadaka. Thank
That's
God
the
Howard
answer.
got this. It's Robbie Krieger's guitar from The Doors. And,
Oh wow! I'd never paid attention.
well, Howard auctioned
guitar.
off one of his guitars for Robbie Krieger, apparently,
Wow.
as the story goes. So there you go.
Oh, we're gonna have to have a chat to Howard.
Yeah. Howard's seen some stuff. He's a genius. Some people think he's a genius. Others say he's the darling of comedy. But he's got a lot of different monikers. All right, this one's pretty easy, right? Frankie.
Okay. I saw this in my studies. My mind's going blank.
All right.
What Howie's episode? Okay, I will. I'll add that to my list.
It's pretty intense.
Am I allowed to have a look at my book, Joe? Let me just have a quick look. It is open book.
I think y'all need to look at your books. I thought this was a gimme. I thought this was the easiest one in the whole thing. But apparently it's not.
Well, it depends on who you guys are and girls.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess it does.
It's not. I'm gonna have to give up on this. Joe.
You're going to give up?
I don't know if it's in my book. I don't know if it's in the supplied reading material.
Okay, I'm going to tell you what this is. This is a guitar that was built by Eddie Van Halen. He liked the Stratocaster, but he also liked to have humbucker pickups and all these other things. And so he made this. He called it Frankie because it's a Frankenstein of different guitars. I imagine Ted Neely tuned this guitar, but I don't know. There he is, Eddie Van Halen on Kramer magazine with Frankie. Frankie is now in the Smithsonian. Yeah.
Wow.
Sadly, Eddie Van
Frankie.
Halen passed away. Anyway, there's Frankie. Gibson Melody Maker.
Gibson Melody Maker.
Yep.
I'm gonna need a clue on this. Can I have a clue on this one?
Can you get a lifeline? Do you have a lifeline?
Can I
Howard?
get? Can I get Howard?
Howard, we've got a lifeline. There's been a call for a lifeline here.
Come on, Howard.
Come on, you can do it. Kamala can do it. Maybe Erica Switzer. I don't know. Somebody's going to get the answer here.
Oh, totally. Okay.
Mel Gibson.
I don't know who it is.
Howard says Mel Gibson. I don't know. I don't know what that means. He is an Australian person, but I don't think he
know.
plays the Gibson Melody Maker. Oh, Melody
Mel
Gibson.
Gibson.
Yeah. It's like a play on words.
I can't tell you who it is.
I'm going to give you a clue. It's a
Who?
woman. It's a woman's
Okay.
guitar. It's a light guitar.
Well,
She liked this guitar because it was very light, and she's kind of small.
is it Joan Jett?
Ah, you won. Yes,
Is that right?
you
Oh,
got it, Joan Jett. That's her Gibson Melody Maker, and she used that for "I Love Rock and Roll" and many of her other classic hits. "Crimson and Clover," her I guess that's a cover. "Crimson and Clover." Down, down, down. Kamala said Joan Jett earlier. She did, but it wasn't for this guitar, so it doesn't count. All right, next one. You ever seen that?
Oh no! I did see this in my in my research. This ridiculous guitar.
It is ridiculous, isn't it?
Oh, what? I can't remember what the band is, but just look at this. I mean, that's just
So obnoxious.
It's
Devo.
not only not yeah.
I guess.
Devo, is it Devo?
No, it's not. But Devo might do something that obnoxious. Men at Work? No. It's another band kind of known for their weird guitars. He used to have one that looked like a man. It was like looked like a guy.
Who?
You had
Men
another
at
one?
Work.
Nope. Urge Overkill. Nope. There's a. Howard got it. Cheap Trick. Cheap Trick.
Ah, Cheap Trick.
You ever hear of Cheap Trick?
Look, obviously I know the name, but what's like their biggest hit?
That's a good question. Cheap Trick. God, somebody's got to tell us, because I don't know.
I like this drumming.
It's good, isn't it?
This is good.
That just helps move the competition along a little bit when we have a little drumming in the background. I wish I knew.
Is that in the 80s, Joel? That's like.
Can somebody give us a Cheap
that
Trick
must
song?
mark peak 80s.
I want you to want me. I need you to need me. I love you to love me. I'm begging you to beg me. Didn't I see you cry? Is that Cheap Trick? I got a lot of lyrics out of that one, didn't I? Almost got through the whole
You
thing.
did very well.
Till my voice started cracking. Ruined the whole thing. All right, let's move on. Fender Stratocaster.
Joel, I didn't have time to do my, speaking of voice cracking, I didn't have time to do my vocal warm-ups this morning.
Good, because
Due to such an early start.
I know. We would love last Friday, we had Larita Shelby on the show, and she sang. A cappella.
Oh, great.
Yeah. But if you want to hear Ben sing...
I'm going to add it to the list.
All right, cool. Oh, here's a bunch of Cheap Trick songs. All right.
Heaven Tonight.
Nice. And there's I Want You to Want Me. See, they got tons of songs. All right, now we're moving on. This guy I met. I've told this story many times on the show. I met him a year before he passed away. His initials are on the guitar.
Were you implicated in the death?
Yeah. Oh, was I implicated? No. Thank God. He died in an airplane crash, tragically.
Is that how I died? I just assumed it was like a drug overdose or something.
No. That's what kills musicians: airplane crashes and drugs. Those two things, and choking on a sandwich.
Mm.
But I think that's a euphemism for.
Haven't we all done that?
Overdose. I want to mention while we're waiting. Oh, you're gonna get it.
Yeah. Tell people that I'll be on the Beverly Hills 90210 podcast on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Is this the new podcast that I keep hearing a commercial for on iHeartRadio Network?
Maybe you do. Kamala was in an episode of Beverly Hills 90210 where she played a reporter, and they're going to interview her about that episode.
I did see that.
Yeah. You have to check it out. So watch the episode and then listen to the podcast. There we go. So did you get
Joel,
it?
I used to...
What'd you...
Did I get it?
Well, no. You used to what?
I was going to say I used to. I used to watch Beverly Hills 90210, and I'm not I am embarrassed to admit that I enjoyed it, but I was like 11 or 12.
Nice.
And the guitar on the intro is like totally peak 90, with the overtones and everything.
Yeah.
And it's just before like something like Nevermind or like Smells Like Teen Spirit just came in and just went.
You think it's major influence? You think that the Beverly Hills 90210 theme is a major influence for Kurt Cobain?
No, I think it was just like that stuff was like suddenly the next day, like kind of.
It's like we got to get
irrelevant.
away from this stuff. Yeah, maybe that's it.
Yeah.
All right, answer this question. Whose guitar is
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Thank you. There he is,
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
One of the greats. And is that it? Oh, here's a 56 Martin D28 Dreadnought.
This I'm going to go on I'm feeling confident here. I'm going to go on a whim saying this is the guitar that Kurt Cobain played for the MTV Unplugged show.
Oh, that would be a good guess. I remember he mentioned Leadbelly's guitar in one of the songs, and about how expensive it was and how he was trying to get David Geffen to buy it for him. But this is not a Kurt Cobain guitar. This is a folk singer.
Okay.
Very popular, incredible guitarist, incredible lyricist, a woman from...
Okay.
Got it? You got it? Anybody? Anyone?
Is it Joni Mitchell?
You got it. Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Boom.
Joni Mitchell, you really pulled that one out. And so did Erica Switzer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Good answers. This one.
Look how young she is there.
Okay, kids. This is somebody that's been guessed before. I think you can probably get it.
I'm going to say, without a doubt, that this is Prince's guitar.
Without a doubt. Yellow Cloud. Kamala got Joni Mitchell. Or she just likes Joni Mitchell, I think. But yes, this is Prince's guitar. Yellow Cloud. Also might be at the Smithsonian. He had several of these guitars made by what are they called? The Luthier in Minnesota. Made in Minnesota, where he's also made in Minnesota.
I was getting confused with that.
Luthier.
I was getting confused with that Netflix show.
Luther. Yeah.
Trigger. Okay, this is
Luthier.
This is country musician.
Yep.
He
says when this guitar dies, he may never play again. That's when he'll stop playing. He's been playing the thing his whole career. Obviously, it has a hole in it. There's a video on YouTube where the guy who repairs it talks about what the job it is.
Wow.
Hoy, Ganell. Kamala guessed.
I did see in the chat room.
Yeah.
I couldn't think his name
Willie
was
Nelson.
escaping me.
Willie Nelson. I just want to point out, Ganell, for the dance break, I have tailored it just for you on a request that you had last show. All right, I think that's the end. There's Willie Nelson right there. And this has been another Joel Marshall's Lunch Therapy quiz. And we're going to go right into the music, Ben. I do want to say, check out Ben's album. Everything Good
Please
Was.
check it out on streaming services, Apple Music, Spotify. You can see it on Bandcamp. Have a listen. Interesting fact to the person before that mentioned Jeff Buckley. I was actually lucky enough to get Matt Johnson, who played on Jeff Buckley's album Grace, to play on a couple of tracks. Wow. And it's mixed by an Aussie, Grammy Award-winning Aussie, who did Amy Winehouse and all this, many things like that. Cameron Craig. So
that's super cool. Hey, will you tell me?
Yes. And
is that a picture of you on the cover, and what's the story behind it?
That is a painting of a picture by my friend Lonnie Miller. This is the first time that I've seen snow in when I'm living in London, and
You look super excited about it.
Convenient. I was, because I'm like 30.
First time you saw
29,
stuff.
30. Yeah. So,
All right, with that amazing story, we're now going to move into the dance break. Will you join me in dancing to Dan Dubuque from
Absolutely.
Montana? He's been on here before.
now, Joel, should we talk over the top of this? As
Oh,
you
definitely.
normally do?
That's what we do. I love this song, Norwegian Wood. It's one of my
Yeah,
favorites.
beautiful.
I also
This
do
guy looks like he's
rendition. Yeah.
he would have been to a few looters or two.
Yeah, he knows a few looters. Ludiers.
What sort of guitar is that?
It's a special one. You have to go to his channel, Dan Dubuque, on YouTube to find out. It is a special guitar made by a special luthier. I've used the word 3 times now, so I think I own it. I think that's the rule. Thanks everybody for being here. Thanks for participating. Whoa. Thanks, Ben Gurvich, for being on the show today. Appreciate it, all the way from Australia.
Thanks for having me.
You win the Best Internet of the Year award. Kinel wants to see you dance.
Sorry, I'm
wanna
surprised Moose hasn't.
Moose, yeah. Okay, goodbye, Moose. We'll see you all on Friday for Interview Friday, right here on Lunch Therapy. Over and out.